Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna start doing some comic book reviews. So I thought I'd talk about some very good, really good comics today, and these are some of my favorite. I'm gonna talk about Silver Surfer 80, 81, and 82. Now these are really, really good comics. I mean, the artwork and everything's really good, but the storyline on these ones is really, really good. So I'm gonna start off with number 80. It's Morg versus Terrax, and that's when when Morg was he's one of the I think one of the last somewhat heralds of Galactus that was made, and he's really powerful. I mean, he's beaten Silver Surfer. Then he was going to destroy go to a planet for Galactus to feed, and he stumbled upon this like well of life or whatever. So he went in it and he got super powerful. And I mean, Gabriel the Airwalker, Firelord, Nova, Silver Surfer, Terrax, they all joined up to stop him, and they couldn't even do anything. So while they were fighting, Silver Surfer had to go to Galactus, and he basically said, you got to do something about this. He's way too powerful. So then after that, he killed Nova. Not Richard Rider Nova, but the Herald Nova, the girl Nova, Frankie Ray, I think, and he killed her. Silver Surfer got pissed off. They were about to fight. Then Galactus, broke it up and everything, and so then after he took away the Well of Life power, then they all start fighting again. Terrax then eventually killed him, and Silver Surfer didn't want anything to do with that or whatever. So they shift off Nova's body into space. Then later on, I'll probably talk about this in another review. But anyway, so yeah, then after Galactus brought him back in this, basically he wanted a rematch. So they're fighting, they're beating the shit out of each other basically, and then I think Morg won. Morg won. He beat Terrax, or it was close to winning. Then eventually they get captured by someone who I'll talk about in a minute. Then Silver Surfer meets this person. I have a hard time pronouncing this girl's name. It's like Ganymede or Ganymede or something. She's like part of the Splin Sisterhood or whatever. And basically where she was in hibernation, and she had a whole race of her kind, and they were basically all killed apparently by this person named Tyrants, who's basically her sole purpose of killing because they killed her race and whatever. So they go and find she finds Silver Surfer. They battle, and I think Silver Surfer beats the crap out of her, backhands her or something. Then they go to Tyrant's fortress, and then they get captured, and they all got captured. So he goes in there. They both get captured. Silver Surfer wakes up, and you see Ganymede, Silver Surfer, Beta Ray Bill, Gladiator, Terrax, and Morg. They're all captured on like this machine. Then it starts off the next issue with he has to be one of the biggest badasses, I swear. Tyrant. He was only in this Cosmic Powers, then a few more Silver Surfers later on in the hundreds. He was hardly in anything. I think he's one of the only Marvel characters that's hardly been in like anything. They should put him in more stuff. He's really beast. He has to be one of my favorite all-time villains. But anyway, so they go, and they wake up. They're all captured and everything. And Tyrant just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone, siphon your energy." Typical villain stuff. He brings in Jack of Hearts from his with his minions, saying, "Oh, we found this guy." And so then Jack of Hearts releases a whole bunch of energy, breaks their barriers that they're binded in, then and they're like just ready to fight Tyrant. And if you look at the team here, again, you got Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer, Gladiator, Terrax, Morg, Jack of Hearts, and Ganymede, or whatever her name is. That's a pretty beastly team. That is pretty powerful. I'm pretty... Not a lot of teams or superhero teams or anybody can probably stop that force, but this guy does. He destroys them. I mean, He attacks the Silver Surfer, like throws him into the ground. Beta Ray Bill actually throws his hammer at him, and it just bounces off his chest, and Tyrant just stands there. It doesn't even stagger him at all. But Tyrant practically doesn't move, I think, from his place the entire time he's fighting. They're all such confident people. I mean, I swear, like Gladiator's just like, I'm gonna take me on, I'm gonna beat you, I'm the Shi'ar Guardian or whatever. Then just eye lasers him, does absolutely nothing, just throws him into the ground. Silver Surfer is just like arrogant as well, is all saying, "Fight me, you coward," and whatever. And then he gets freaking just destroyed. Beta Ray Bill gets destroyed. Everyone. But then Morgan and Terrax are battling each other. And then Morg eventually defeats Terrax. Excuse me. And it's pretty good. Then eventually, before Tyrant can actually just completely wreck everyone, Galactus comes in, says, I want my Herald back, and he's all, you can keep the rest. Within Tyrant's like, no, I'm keeping Morg. The rest can go free, basically, because they know each other, Galactus and Tyrant, which I'll get into my other comic book review. But yeah, so then before they fight, like they looked like they were going to fight, but then Galactus kind of like just like, no, I don't, like, basically let's not fight, and because this entire place is gonna get destroyed, basically. And that's basically how it ended. Everyone went their separate ways, but he kept Morg, which I'll probably talk in my other comic book review, which is really good. Cosmic Powers, which is a really, really good storyline, and the artwork is really good too. So let me show you. So if you like comic books, I'd recommend getting the Silver Surfer series. I think it's volume 3. I mean, it's really good. Number 80, Morg vs. Terrax. 81, Silver Surfer meets Ganymede or Ganymede. I don't know how the hell to say her name, but this one right here is just super badass. I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he has to be one of the most powerful villains ever. Cosmic entity wise, but he's freaking really beast. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you later.